All right, so it's been a while, and I really need to be more consistent with this. But I was just scrolling on TikTok when I should probably be sleeping, and I saw the TikTok that caught my attention, and it says daily reminder that life feels so much better when you start accepting the fact that it is what it is. When you stop forcing things that are not aligned with you, and you allow things to flow naturally. When you trust that whatever is meant for you will find its way for you. So, I just saw that and it just reminded me that we can never have complete control of everything, and that's something that's hard for some people to accept. And that's normal because you want to be in control of everything. That's just the natural human nature. But you just have to accept the fact that you can't control everything, and there's only so much you can do for any scenario, and it's very situational, and it could apply to anything. But I don't know, it just really caught my attention because I feel like in the past I've always wanted to be controlling everything and just think that I can do everything myself, when in reality, I'm not alone. I have people around me, and I also am just an average person. It's kind of weird to say that, but it's true. You know, I'm not special or better than any other person on this earth, and everyone else is going through their own struggles. People are going through similar things as me, or worse things, or not as severe things. So, it's again very situational, but there's a lot of things that you don't need to control, because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. And what I mean by that, okay, so I was trying to give an example, but I had a complete brain fart. But anyways, um, you know, just to kind of come back, as an example, I was saying how right now I'm applying for a job, or really applying for an internship, which is kind of hard to get in the job market today. But I already have a job. I don't need a better job, but obviously I'm looking for a better job with more opportunity and so on. So I'm going to keep on trying to look. But at a certain point, you don't have control over it. I've submitted 100 applications, and obviously I could submit more. But again, I already have a job, and I'm already financially in a good place to where I don't need a second job. But I want to look for something that could possibly replace it in the near future. So, I am doing my part and trying to figure out how I can actually be in a better position. But at the same time, there's only so much you can do. So the thing is that even though I'm applying right now and I can't seem to really find something as easily as I thought it would be, there's always time for me to try in the future again. So, we don't have control over time, so we have to make the most out of it. And I feel like trying to apply to so many positions right now when I'm not getting as many responses as I thought I would be just shows that I need to improve my work and what I'm presenting to make me like a more competitive and more valuable employee, I guess you could say. So, very niche and situational example, but that's just, to throw an idea out there. But yeah, kind of a short one. And I feel like I will touch back with this again in the future. So, thank you for watching. Have a good night.